today's the day. I spared you from watching me patch holes because I've done a video on that already. I spared you from watching me caulk the baseboards and the windows because I have a video on that already. So now is the time to take down those speakers because we don't really need those surround sound. We have a sound bar, and I'm going to paint the ceiling, which is kind of hard to tell what the ceiling. It's kind of hard to see what the ceiling is. It's super patchy, so I'm going to paint that. We're getting rid of that ugly thing. And when we first moved in, my husband tried to clean this light fixture in the hallway, and the globe just broke apart in his hands. So I have a new fixture for there.
Welcome back to Jessie at Home. If you're new here, my name is Jessie, and my husband and I just bought this house about 2 months ago, and we've been slowly working our way room by room, kind of updating it, doing like phase 1 renovations, and today is the day that we decided to tackle the living room. We were tired of this orangey brown paint and just kind of outdated decor like the surround sound speakers that I'm currently taking down. I'm patching all the holes with the DAP spackling. It's my favorite thing to use when patching small holes. We love to do DIY and renovations, and we have done a ton of little makeovers and DIYs in this house so far. So if you love that sort of thing, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss an upload, and hopefully you enjoy this living room transformation.
Yeah, her love can make a person hazy. Praying she won't break me down. Yeah. What are you doing to me now? You found a way to me somehow. Now you're all I ever dream about. Since I saw you, there's no easy way out. Hear me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? There's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me. Baby, I am falling. Baby, hear me calling. Baby, I am falling. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you need me calling out to you. It's all that I can do. Baby, I am falling. Can't you hear me calling out to you? It's all that I can do. Tell me that you want me. Tell me that you.
It really felt good to take down these big speakers. There was 4 of them around the room, and it was really kind of bringing the whole room down, having these big black squares in each corner of the room. It really lightened up the room. It really lifted the ceiling, of all things. I know that sounds crazy, but it really did elevate the look of the room by taking these down. And it was outdated technology. We have a sound bar and surround sound sort of thing that we use already, so we really didn't need it, and really the technology was kind of old school. always, I'm painting the ceiling first. That way I can get a good blank slate up there, and then all my lines will be clean and crisp. And I hate painting a ceiling, and I just was not looking forward to doing this. This is why I kind of waited a little bit of time before tackling this area, just because it's just so messy and it's kind of back-breaking work, and my neck gets sore, my arms get sore. But I'm so happy that I decided to push through and do it, because it made such a huge difference to have a clean white slate on the ceiling. I was also so thankful we decided to get rid of the ceiling fan. It hung way too low, I feel like, for this space. The fan blades are so large. We actually are going to be relocating this to the cabana outside, or the outdoor kitchen. I've been calling it the cabana. Some people call it the tiki bar. Some people call it just outdoor kitchen. I just been calling it the cabana. I don't know why, but it kind of stuck that way. So we're going to be moving this fan out there because it has an outdoorsy sort of tropical vibe, and it'll work really well out there. I did not like it in my living room. And we also wanted to add some more light in here, so we are going to be replacing it with a fan with a light. We bought some LED kits for all the recessed lighting in the house, and it is so easy. All you do is just screw it in and pop it up, and it is so nice and so easy, and it looks really good. All of the previous recessed lighting was a sort of almond tone, off yellow. I don't know if it had aged with time or what, but the new crisp white recessed lighting looks so good against the clean ceiling. I'm just obsessed with it. I don't know what it is about a clean white ceiling, but it really does. It just brighten the whole space. I also decided to try out a LED fixture. There's no bulbs, so we'll see how it goes. It was pretty inexpensive. I got it from Amazon. I will link it in the description box below if you're looking for something like that. I don't like the typical like boob style lights, as they're called, but I really like the way that this one was black and white and kind of had a farmhouse vibe to it. You know, but I don't really like exposed bulbs. I'm kind of picky when it comes to my light fixtures, but I really did like the way that this one looked, and I liked that it was super bright for this kind of dark hallway.
This is the new fan that we're going to put up. It's 70 inches. I'm wondering if it's going to be too big for the space, but we're going to see how that goes. But
It started out like a movie scene. Something
I I cannot even tell you how obsessed I am with this ceiling fan. I love it so much. It's so farmhousey. I love that the blades are kind of rustic looking. You can either have, I think, the black, which is shown right there, and then you flipped it over and it has this really sort of nice kind of gray wood tone, and it sits a lot more flush to the ceiling than our previous ceiling fan, and the globe is really modern. I don't know, it's like definitely modern farmhouse, and I got it from Lowe's. It was a little bit expensive for me anyway. I think it was about $200 for this ceiling fan, so that was kind of a that was the one that I had wanted, so I was like, you know what, this is our long-term home. I'm gonna spend the money on this ceiling fan, and I'm so glad I did. I'm usually sort of looking for the best deal, but sometimes instead of looking for something like a knockoff of what you want, it's better to invest in the one that you want, especially if you're gonna be in a home for a long period of time.
You gave me a purpose, now I'm on my feet. I'm dancing to the pounding of your heartbeat. Your eyes sing the sweetest melody. Don't care about no gold, no one else to hit my phone up. None of that pretentious life. No, 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 don't need no pills to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. Your love, it is all that I need.
It was finally time to paint, and I was so excited. It took a lot of prep work, a lot of work to actually get to this point, because I never like to just throw up paint on the walls. I always like to do my prep work and take my time. That way I only do it once and I do a good job while I'm doing it. I decided to go with Agreeable Gray by Sherwin-Williams. It's the first time that I'm using Sherwin-Williams paint. I have to say it is really nice. We ended up doing 2 coats. I'm only going to show you the first coat covering up all this brown, because the second coat is kind of boring anyway. You just kind of see me going over the same spots, but I'm really happy with the coverage. I'm really happy with like how far it went. We ended up getting a 5-gallon bucket because Sherwin-Williams store is not very close to my house, so you know, we just decided to go for it and get the big 5-gallon bucket, and I'm so glad I did, because I'm gonna have to paint the foyer, and also I'm just gonna do the dining room, and I'm doing the whole basically main floor with the Agreeable Gray, and then if I decide to change up, say, the dining room or something later on down the road, I could absolutely do that. But for right now, I'm just gonna paint the whole house one color. I'm super excited about it, and I'm so happy to be covering up this brown paint. I'm so sorry, there's nothing I can do about it right now, but I know that the camera kind of goes in and out of focus right now. I don't know what was going on. It was just, I guess, not liking me moving around too much. I'm not sure, but I am going to cut this little bit short because I know it is annoying to see me go in and out of focus a lot.
listening to your drum. And I'm blinded by the sunshine in your eyes. Not thinking twice, am I this dumb? Although I know you're all I want.
So like I said in my previous video, my husband does not like to paint. I usually do not ask him to paint, but he just felt bad about me doing all of it by myself. And I had taped off pretty good, so I basically told him he could cut in and to be careful and just kind of stay in the lines, color in the lines. So he was a super big help for me. He usually does not like painting. He doesn't have the patience for it or the steady hand for it, but this was kind of an idiot-proof room to do because I had taped it off so well. So I am super thankful because once he decided to help me, we got this done so fast.
You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself. Try to stop me falling under your spell. Can't help myself. Try to stop me falling under your spell. And suddenly I'm by your side. 'Cause I'm out of things to explain how I feel. It's better to enjoy the ride. I feel at home, never alone. My friends are asking me if I've left the planet 'cause I seem high all the time. They think I'm in a film noir, but my impression is that I'm in heaven. So we could drive away. You'll hear me say everything is gonna be okay. I don't need nobody else. Obsessed with you, try to stop me falling under your spell. Can't help myself. You know too well I need you close. Can't help myself.
Once I got done with that hallway that I started out in, there really wasn't that much wall space to do because we have a lot of arches in here and a lot of doors in here and just a lot of like weird cutouts to do. So really, even though seems like he had the less to do, I had the more physical work to do, he had a lot to like trim out. I also decided I wasn't going to paint the underside of the arches the same color, but I decided to go with it and we'll see. I was thinking about painting him a different color or like white, but for now I'm just going to paint all the arches, the underside of the arches, the same color.
My dream, the world is spinning in my head. When you hold me, it feels so soothing. You're like a story I know so well. Can't help myself.
So big props to him because he got in that super awkward space and painted it for me. He rolled it up there as well because I am too little. I can't get up there very easily to get to the very, very back. So super thankful for my husband doing it for me.
It was something in the air. I get nervous, you get closer. I feel like taking over, and then you leave me speechless. Because I
It looks so good in here, you guys. I am so thrilled. I obviously stopped here because I have some more work to do in the entryway, which I will show you, but the ceiling looks so smooth and white. The can lights look good. The new ceiling fan looks amazing. I'm obsessed. I painted that built-in late at night, so I don't have any footage of it. It's not done because we need to move the electronics down, but I got the top part done and the bottom part done. Real life, y'all. I did order some blackout curtains for in here. That way we can watch TV because you know it stays light until 9 o'clock at night now in the summertime. So I got some blackout curtains for there. These eventually will be changed into French doors versus sliding doors with the blinds built in. This is all just like a phase one sort of like get the paint done. We went and actually looked at a new couch. Nothing sort of worked out the way we wanted to, but we are getting a new couch in here, and it will swing this way, more inviting, where this kind of blocks off everything. But I brought down some of my decor. The flooring, obviously, we are going to be changing out because it looks really, really stained and is not in really good condition. As you can see, some chunks are missing out of the carpet. But my view is, this is not my first rodeo. I knew I wanted to paint and do all the construction that we want to do before ripping up the carpet. This is basically a old drop cloth for me, basically. I don't care if it gets stained more. I don't care if paint trips on it. I don't care if it gets ruined because it's already ruined. So I'm going to do all my construction and painting and things, and then we'll do the floor last. We are going to be installing a fireplace in here probably this winter and doing more on this wall. It's not my favorite wall. It's not my favorite look right now, but we're living with it. So I am super excited with the color. It looks so good. I'm just obsessed with it. And I love the new fan. I love the new light in there. Next, like I said, is working on all of this. So like I said, we need to work on this area. This I need to finish painting and send up. We need a new grill for our return. As you can see, it's not dirty, it's just rusted. So we're gonna get a new grill there. Need to patch and paint. I don't love these. These are not my favorite. I don't know if I'm gonna be switching them out or what, but I don't know. I'm just really not digging them. I know they're like country, but I'm more farmhouse than country. This is fine with me, but we probably might change that out to match the other one. What I really need to work on is more of those ceiling nail pops. We have 2 here that have already popped out. We have a couple more that are begging to be popped out. And along the edge is really rough. So I really need to do some more prep work in the entryway before I start painting in here. And I'll show you. There's nail pops all the way across the loft railing area. I don't even know if you guys can see.
I've learned my lesson in hindsight. Why did I take my hand off the wheel? I'm like a deer in the headlights. Just can't believe what you think and feel. 'Cause I've been going backwards, drifting off with your words. Can't find a way to deal with this now. Don't you see you implied forever, but this is however, not in line with your own vows. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is.
So I can't get over how light and bright it is since we changed the color. I'm just so happy we went with this color. I was a little worried because I was a little bit over the whole gray look, but it definitely has some brown in it as well. It definitely has that beigey tone that I was looking for, so 100% agreeable gray was the best color that I could have picked in here. I absolutely love it, and it has made such a huge difference in here.
You gotta give me credit for that. Lost you when I stagnated. I should have seen it right off the bat. 'Cause you've been sending signals. I guess it's very simple, but I was occupied with myself. Remember that you implied forever, but now you like whatever and moving on to somebody else. Somebody else. 'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still.
Well, this is the part that I've been waiting for. I could finally unbox some of my decor. This is definitely not all of my decor, but I didn't want to go too crazy because, like I said, I need to finish painting the built-ins, and we're going to be getting new couches. I want to get a couple cabinets to flank the archway into the kitchen. Like, there's a couple more pieces of furniture items that we need to get for this room, but for now I got a couple things out, and I'm so excited to see all of my favorite things again.
'Cause it's a bitter, bitter pill that I need to swallow, swallow still. Can't believe that this is real. To be going on without you gives me chills. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. It's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. Yeah, it's a bitter pill. I feel the warmth of your skin. I feel the time.
This was such a tough space to figure out. Obviously later on down the road we're going to be covering this up. We're going to be putting a fireplace in here, so you know, with stone, and just make it look a lot better. But for now I'm just trying to work with the space that we have. That tobacco basket is perfect height. I was worried that I wouldn't find something tall enough, and then I just wanted to do simple up here, so I just added a little lantern and some vases full of vase filler. I obviously needed to get that height up there, so I just stacked some of my items on board games that we weren't using, and books and things like that that, you know, we really didn't need.
I'll be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. Sparkle in your, I wanna be with you always, always, 'cause that is what my heart says. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place. I feel the warmth of your skin.
Okay, so this is what I've come up with so far. I think I'm gonna put this big gather sign in between these two big doors to kind of fill up the space, but I want to wait until I actually get my curtains in so I can make sure we measure it properly and it's even and looks good. So that is probably gonna go up there. This table obviously isn't gonna stay when we get our new couch, but for now I just did a cute little tiered tray, and I didn't put it in the center because it was battling with that, so I put it off center. Nothing like huge back here. This is something else that I'm waiting to hang until my husband can do it. I think I'm gonna put this right here to fill up this empty space. It is a old picture of the family. We do need to get some updated ones, but these are from Hobby Lobby. These two are from Hobby Lobby, and this frame is actually from Hobby Lobby as well. I got it on clearance, and I painted the frame with some chalk paint and dark wax, and I really like it. We're going to be getting a new coffee table as well. My husband hates this one. I found this trunk off of Facebook Marketplace for like 20 bucks years and years and years ago. My son was like in Little League. That's how long ago it was. And obviously my Ray Dunn. This is actually a Christmas candle, and I just peeled the sticker off of it because it smells so good. I got these pillows from TJ Maxx. That is a Ray Dunn pillow. This blanket's from TJ Maxx. I'm actually super happy with how this turned out. I was a little like leery about how I was going to fill the space, but that huge tobacco basket was from Hobby Lobby, 50% off. That little candle was my mom got me for Christmas, I think, one year. Those jars are from Marshall's or Home Goods on clearance, and then I just filled them with a Dollar Tree base filler. These candlesticks are from TJ Maxx. The little Ray Dunn flower pot. I think the little fake flower inside of it is from Home Goods as well, or TJ Maxx, something like that. And then I have all of my home decor blogger books and things up there. So I'm super excited to get this all cleared up and finished, but for right now it's got to stay that way, and of course I'll paint it white and then add some more cute decor, but for now it's staying like this until we figure out what to do down below. But for now I'm super happy with like phase 1 of the living room. Alright guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know I'm not totally done with it, but just hit that subscribe button and check out the future videos. It's kind of an ongoing series because this is a new house and I'm constantly tweaking, but I'm super excited that the walls are no longer orange and I have some decor up. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, that way you don't miss out on any of my uploads, and I will see you next week.